Your life isn't broken, it's stuck, and you can feel it. Same days, same habits, same regret. You keep telling yourself you'll change soon, but weeks pass and nothing changes. That's not because you're lazy, it's because you're trapped in a loop. Here's the brutal truth. Most people are addicted, not to drugs, but to cheap dopamine, endless scrolling, junk food, porn, gaming, shorts, reels, random music, random chatting, random anything, just to avoid silence. Your brain is overstimulated and underpowered at the same time. And when your brain is overloaded, discipline becomes impossible. And you didn't lose your life in one day. You lost it through small leaks. 15 minutes here, 1 hour there. Just one more video, just one more scroll. You think it's harmless until you realize your focus is dead, your confidence is low, and your motivation is fake. Now, listen carefully. You can fix your entire life in 30 days. Not with motivation, not with inspiration. With a system that removes cheap dopamine and replaces it with work, structure, and progress. And if you do this seriously, your life won't just improve, it will transform. Let me explain what's really happening. Your attention is currency. These apps steal it. Then they sell your future back to you as content. Cheap dopamine gives you pleasure without effort, but it quietly trains your brain to hate effort. So the moment you try to study, work, exercise, build skills, your brain panics. It wants the easy hit. It wants comfort. It wants escape. That's why big goals fail, because you're trying to build a new life with a brain trained for instant gratification. You don't need a new personality. You need new inputs. Your inputs are destroying you. So we fix the inputs first. This is the 30-day plan. 4 phases. It's simple, but it's not easy. If you do it properly, by day 30, you will look at yourself like, who am I? I'm not the same person. First 7 days are not about being productive. They're about detoxing your brain. You're going to delete triggers, cut the fuel, remove temptation, unfollow trash, clear your home screen, delete the apps that steal hours. If an app is draining your life, it doesn't deserve a place on your phone. Simple. Next rule, no phone in the morning. This one rule changes everything, because mornings decide your mental state. If you start your day with dopamine, your brain becomes weak for the rest of the day. Put the phone in a box, lock it, keep it away. When you wake up, your first win should be, I didn't touch my phone. That is how discipline starts. Now you replace scrolling with movement. Every day, walk outside. Even 20 minutes, not for fitness, for your brain. You need sunlight, air, real world, not screen world. And the most important, fix your sleep. If your sleep is broken, your life is broken. Sleep is not optional. You sleep at the same time. You wake up at the same time. Your brain heals during sleep. Phase 1 is to rebuild the foundation. Now we build the machine. Days 8 to 15 is where you install non-negotiables. Not 10 habits, not 20 tasks, only 3. Your life needs a core routine. Like an engine needs 3 parts to run. Non-negotiable 1, movement daily. Push-ups, walk, gym, anything. But every day your body must move. Non-negotiable 2, deep work daily. 1 block, no distractions. No multitasking. Even 45 minutes is enough to create real change. Non-negotiable 3, clean up daily. A clean room is a clean mind. You can't build a strong life in a messy environment. And now the cheat code. Start using the 2-minute rule. You don't work out. You put on shoes. You don't study for 2 hours. You open the notebook. You don't change your life. You start for 2 minutes, because starting is everything. Once you start, momentum takes over. Then comes time blocking. You stop living randomly. You assign time like a leader. Morning block, work block, health block, evening block. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be intentional. This is how you stop being controlled by mood and start being controlled by a plan. And finally, environment design. Make discipline easier. Put the phone far away, put books near your desk, put shoes near the door. Your environment should push you into good habits without thinking. Discipline is not just mindset. Discipline is design. Now your brain is clearer. Your discipline is waking up. And this is where most people finally start winning, because identity changes now. Here's what nobody tells you. You don't become successful by motivation. You become successful by proof. Every time you do a habit, you cast a vote for your new identity. And identities are built by votes. So we start stacking proof. Use a habit tracker. Use a jar. Use a checklist. Whatever. But every day, you should be able to see your progress, because when you can see proof, confidence increases automatically. And confidence is not a personality trait. Confidence is a result. It's built when your brain has evidence that you follow through. That's why this phase is powerful. You start respecting yourself again. And when you respect yourself, you stop doing self-destructive things. This is also where you train discomfort, because comfort is the enemy. If you always choose comfort, your life becomes hard. If you choose hard things, your life becomes easy. Do something uncomfortable daily. Cold shower, extra rep, deep work. saying no. That's how you train the brain to stop quitting. Now you lock it in, because motivation fades, but systems stay. You need one daily investment, 1 hour minimum, 1 hour for your future. Skills, fitness, learning, work, business, study, doesn't matter. But every day your future must receive one deposit. Treat time like money. Waste time equals you just paid for nothing. But time invested compounds. That's why people who win always look lucky. They're not lucky, they compound. Now, do a weekly review. Once a week, you sit down and check yourself like a CEO. What worked, what failed, what needs adjustment. A system improves itself. That's how you stay consistent forever. And here's your final rule. Remove one bad habit completely. Not reduce it, remove it. One chain must break, because that one broken chain proves to your brain, I'm in control now. If you do this 30-day plan seriously, your brain resets. Your dopamine baseline normalizes. Focus comes back. Motivation becomes real again. And life feels alive, not numb. This is the biggest secret. You don't need a perfect life. You need controlled inputs and consistent output. That's it. If the input is trash, the output is trash. Fix inputs, build output, repeat daily, and results compound faster than you think. Day 1 feels pointless. Day 7 feels difficult. Day 15 feels strong. Day 30 feels like you became a new person. So here's your moment. Circle today on the calendar and write 3 rules, your reset rules, your non-negotiables, your plan. Don't wait for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Systems are permanent. Start today, and in 30 days, you will thank yourself for not staying stuck.
Bye.